People, straight off the bat, I want to apologize. If any of you watched my video I did yesterday, Sean Porter versus Danny Garcia, you would have noticed that you saw me. So it wasn't these overlay of photos. I actually recorded it. The problem is, though, I'm recording it with a webcam. So I was too stingy, far too stingy to buy a proper HD 1080p camera. I was using a webcam, and this fucking webcam just keeps on lagging. Like, I've tried to do this video on the webcam like 5 or 6 times, and literally I feel like I'm recording it and then I watch it back and it literally is jumping. And I ain't got time for that shit. So until I decide to be unstingy and buy a video camera, I'm not using that webcam anymore. So I don't know, I'll probably buy a video camera next week so we can stop this overlay of photos, which I don't like to do. I know people don't like to see it. Believe you me, I don't like to do it either. It's easier for me to not overlay photos. It's easy for me just to talk into a camera and boom. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Samuel Vargas, Amir Khan on the weekend. Sorry, Amir Khan, Samuel Vargas on the weekend. And I know this is going to sound like a bit of a cliche. This is Amir Khan's most important fight. It is. This is his most important fight of his career. Because not only does Amir Khan need to win, I don't think a win's enough. You've got to look good. You've got to look good. If we're going to be serious about you taking on Pacquiao and Spence and Furman and Danny Garcia, maybe if he wins on Saturday, and Brook, we need to see a very, very good Amir Khan, which I'm not sure is still around. I have to be honest with you, I'm not sure it's still around. And the only reason I say that is because we haven't seen a very, very good Amir Khan probably since Devon Alexander, which I thought was a complete performance. Is it technically Amir Khan's fault that we haven't seen the Amir Khan for 4 years? No. I mean, LaGreca was supposed to give him a couple of rounds and Amir Khan blew him out in less than a minute. But even Amir Khan would say, look, I've not answered the questions I need to ask myself. And that's if, you know, can Khan take a punch? I mean, a proper punch. We know he's a bit chinny, but can he take one? We don't know, right? We don't know. I always feel like you don't recover from those knockouts, the one I saw against Canelo. So I need to see Amir Khan take one. Just one. Just a soft one to the chin. And then I can say, okay, he's not completely damaged goods. Because right now I think that he still could be damaged goods. And I mean seriously damaged goods. And I think Samuel Vargas will tell us. Samuel Vargas will tell us. Samuel Vargas is what, a top 20, 25 welterweight? Amir Khan, peak Amir Khan should be able to get rid of Samuel Vargas. Peak Amir Khan. Peak Amir Khan should maybe be able to get rid of him mid-round, 6 or 7. That's what the other top guys have done. That's what Spencer's done. That's what Garcia's done when they fought Vargas. If Khan wants to be up there with those guys again, we need to see peak Amir Khan. I don't know if that guy still exists. I don't know. It's not just the Canelo knockout. It's the injuries as well. It's the longevity. Khan might be the same age as these guys, but Khan started his career very, very early. Very early. I mean, people forget. Khan won Olympic silver in 2004 Athens and pretty much turned pro straight after. 13 years with a spotlight on him. It's a long time, right? It's a long time. And he's had some tough fights as well. Some really tough fights. I mean, everyone, again, will point to Canelo. Understandably so, but Maidana was brutal. Prescott was brutal. Lamont Peterson was almost a gut check as well. So he's had tough fights. And let's not forget the ones where he's been knocked down as well. Julio Diaz. Early in his career, he's been knocked down. So it'd be good to see if Khan still has it. I hope he does, because I think he adds a bit of spice to the welterweight division. You can put Khan in with anyone, and it's going to be a big-ish fight. But in terms of being a big fight against the top guys, we'll see on Saturday. We'll see on Saturday. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if Khan got knocked out. I just wouldn't be shocked. And that's not because I don't rate Amir Khan. I just think timing beats speed all the time. Like 110% of the time. Timing beats speed. Amir Khan has one of the fastest hands I've seen in boxing. Obviously. But once you time him, as a lot of fighters have done, once you time and beat that speed, you've got a chance of landing one. Vargas' timing is okay. It's not fantastic, but it's okay. So he's got to be careful, because what Khan does, he unloads quite a lot. So he unloads with these 5 or 6, 7 punch combinations, which looks fantastic. But if you watch, when he unloads, his head's in a straight line. And all you've got to do is be an experienced boxer to time it. You're not got to be the greatest boxer. You haven't. You look at some of the people that have put Khan down. We're not talking about elite pound for pound stars here. We're just talking about just good boxers, right? And all you've got to do is time it, and you can hurt Khan. And I think we know once Khan gets hurt, his recovery powers aren't great, and that's when you've got a chance. That's why I wouldn't be surprised if Vargas times 1. And that's all it's going to take with AMIR Khan, unfortunately. The history says so. All it's going to take is 1 to hurt him, and then you've got to capitalize on it. That's all you've got to do. You've got to capitalize on it, and then if you can, boy, it's a lottery ticket if you beat AMIR Khan, right? But we'll see. Fingers crossed he does come through. I do want him to come through because I do think we still want to see Brook Khan. I know it's not what it was 5-6 years ago, but I still want to see it. So good luck, AMIR Khan. Fingers crossed he gets the win. Fingers crossed he looks great. Fingers crossed he gets rounds. And fingers crossed after the fight we get a mention of, I don't know, someone big, hopefully.